Peace. Welcome to Ladyscorpius Tarot. I'm your host, Ladyscorpius, and happy Gregorian New Year. You guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed your new year. We do know that it's in the spring officially. The real New Year's is the spring equinox, but calendar New Year's. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Hope you did something fun, and if not, I hope you enjoy your New Year's at home. But today we're going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a collective reading, all right, for the new year, just to see what Spirit has for us for the month of January 2026. Let's see what Spirit has, what energy surrounds us, what advice Spirit has for us for this new year. And yeah, we're going to get into it. So once again, this is going to be a collective reading, and then I'm going to get into the signs and, post the signs for January going forward. And hopefully this year, you guys, I'll be able to be a little bit more consistent with posting my readings. I'm just going to get a little bit more organized with my schedule because I do a lot, okay? But better late than never. Let's go ahead and get into it for the collective and see what Spirit has to say. We're going to be using my Oracle deck, the Realist Oracle, and then we're going to be seeing what energy surrounds the collective. All right, you guys, please like, subscribe, and share the channel if you have not. If you would like to book a personal reading, check out my website, ladyscorpius.com. All information will be in the description box below, so check out below. And yeah, let's get into it. Universal Spirit, Angels, Ascended Rising Messages, Gods, and Goddesses, Ancestors. Give me messages for the collective for the month of January 2026. What energies do you have for the collective? What surrounds my collective? For the month of January 2026, Spirit, I ask you to give me message out love, light, and clarity. 3 cards only for the collective. 3 cards only, Spirit, for the collective for the month of January 2026. The energy surrounds the collective. Woo. Wow, a lot of cards want to come out, but there's way too many cards. Way too many cards. Let's get a fair shuffle. Give me only 3 cards, Spirit. 3 only for the collective for the month of January 2026. What advice? Okay. What advice do you have for the collective? If you'd like us to know. 2 more cards, Spirit. Okay. 1 more card for the collective for the month of January 2026. All right. Thank you. So, seemed like first the cards didn't want to come out, but we got the energy. So the overall energy we have is number 14, Divine Timing. Divine Timing is here. So a lot of you guys have been waiting for something. Something is happening in Divine Timing. Spirit is saying for the month of January 2026, whatever you've been trying to manifest or whatever you've been waiting on, you need to make peace with it. And make peace and know that things are happening in Divine Timing. Spirit is wanting you to be patient this month, okay? Sometimes we could be ready for a situation at hand, really, really eager to start some type of new journey or for something new to come towards us or, for something to be available. But Spirit could be working out the kinks, making sure things are in perfect alignment before we just jump into something, all right? So some of you guys, Spirit is just want you to continue to live your life while you manifest things and while the universe is working things out on their own for you, okay? So, yeah, let's get into it. The first card we have is follow. Number 30, follow the spark. All right, number 30, follow the spark. The second card we have is number 39, explore. All right, explore is here. And then the third card we have is, hold on, something's on my screen. The third card we have is number 19, blissed out. Blissed out. All right, so, follow the spark, explore, and bliss out. Spirit is wanting you to tap into that fire energy with following the spark, following your creative endeavors, okay? Whatever great idea you have, I feel like you are a very fruitful person, collective. You have a lot of passion, and Spirit is wanting you to put this passion to your, what inspires you, tap into your inspiration, tap into your creative skills. Spirit is just saying it's time for you to take action towards what you're passionate about or what you would like to do. Rather, this is like getting back into fitness, tapping into like a new career or a new endeavor, learning a new skill, new trade, being more creative, whatever this is. Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to test out that idea and see where it takes you. Okay, I feel like you have great ideas that can lead you to great things. So spirits want you to follow your potential, follow the potential that you have, and trust your instincts and trust your gut that things are going to work out in divine order. Okay, that's why we have divine time in here. Some of you guys have been waiting for something to manifest. You've been putting a lot of, work into something. So whatever you was doing like the previous years in 2025, if you was putting together, like if you was planting seeds, then I do feel like you're going to see things harvest in 2026 collective. I do see that. Spirit is definitely wanting you to know that, you have a lot of great opportunities coming your way. So stay positive, tap into that fire energy. Some of you guys could be fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's not really about the signs. It's more about the collective energy. Okay, the second card we have is number 39, Explorer. So this is fire and air energy. So exploring your options, exploring your creativity, exploring who you are as a person, maybe air travel as well, exploring new countries or states, cities, whatever this is. But this could be this year that you guys have been thinking about maybe some type of air travel, maybe taking a vacation, going on a trip. Maybe some of you guys could be wanting to go like tour, your local city or do more things within your community or in your neighborhood or visit new neighborhoods. But this is an opportunity that's going to come in for 2026. And some of you guys for the month of January, you could be taking like, some of you guys could have went somewhere for the New Year's, maybe traveled somewhere. But if not, this could be you kind of like planning something. If you're not going on a vacation in January, you could be planning for the months to come. All right. So this could be like new experiences coming your way. And Spirit is trying to help you, trying to help remind you that it's, enjoy the simple things of life. Whether that's, like I said, traveling around your neighborhood, different cities, abroad, or whatever this is. It's like it's something new that you're going to learn, all right, while traveling, all right, when you step outside your comfort zone, and, explore new areas and options, okay? So I feel like with you doing that, you're going to be very much blissed out because we do have the card as blissed out. So I do feel like you doing these things, like stepping out your comfort zone, just being really patient with the right time and the things that you're planning, or the things that you have created and planned, waiting for that to manifest and waiting for your fruits to come. I feel like you just kind of like doing things, following your spark, following your creative drive, following your passions, your dreams, your visions. It's going to help you feel like, blissed out. So this is earth and fire energy. So feeling like a sense of fulfillment, feeling a sense of happiness, euphoria, gratitude for all that you have accomplished, all the things that you have manifested, all the good things that's coming towards you. So you're going to be able to this year really like play hard, like work hard and play hard. I'm seeing that. You're going to have a lot of joy. Some of you guys could be getting out there more, going to like concerts or shows or like outdoor events or whatever this is. I know for New Year's, I party, with some nice little celebrity names. I'm not really pressed over the celebrities, but me and my homegirl wanted to do something different for New Year's. We wanted to go out and enjoy and explore. So we did go to a different state and we went to a nice New Year's party that was hosted by, I think, Tate Diggs and Lorenz Tate and other, local DJs, celebrity DJs and stuff like that. And it was a great time. So I feel like some of you guys could have, for the month of January, like went out, explore another city, maybe brought in a New Year somewhere else and just had a marvelous time. If not, you'll just be doing that, getting out more. Spirit is saying it's time for you to chase experiences that feels electric, that feels fun, that brings you joy. You may find yourself like kind of like in awe of what's possible to do around you, or like the great things that Spirit is trying to bring towards your life, the fun, the rush. So this is really, really good energy coming in. I do feel like for a while, maybe some of you guys have been like, maybe at one point you were seeking guidance, you were trying to figure things out, but now it's like you're allowing things to flow naturally, or spirits want you to kind of like fall back and let things allow things to flow naturally, because you do have a lot of great things coming your way. Now we're going to go ahead and get into it and just go ahead and clarify the cards and see, what spirits have to say, what the angels have to say, and go a little deeper. So let's see what's going on with Follow Your Spark. Universal Spirit, Angels, and God's Master. Clarify, Follow the Spark. Why is Follow the Spark here for the collective for the month of January 2026? Spirit, why is Follow the Spark here? Why is Follow the Spark here for the collective? Number 30 for the month of January 2026. Clarify, Follow the Spark. Okay. Spirit is saying, okay, some of you guys might need to follow the spark. Some of you guys, this could be in the form of like maybe like-minded people who have the same religious beliefs of you as you, or you guys have like a common group identification. So some of you guys could either be connected to like-minded people. Maybe some of you guys can be just kind of focusing on like tapping more into your faith, your spiritual beliefs, your traditions that could help you follow the spark. Maybe just some of you guys had to build up faith, or you need to be around like-minded figures that has like more that's more high vibrational, that can kind of help lead you and guide you. So like I said in the past, you were seeking guidance, so you could have seek guidance from maybe like a spiritual counselor, spiritual leader, a pastor, priest, whatever this is. But I feel like now it's like spirits want you to kind of like move forward towards what makes you happy or what you feel emotionally charged towards. We do have the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys could be water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here, Taurus here. It doesn't have to be, but a lot of you guys, spirits want you to kind of connect to the things that brings you joy, happiness, that you're emotionally connected to. That feels fun. All right, so that can help you, like even things that help you tap into your imagination, because the Knight of Cups is very imaginable. This could be as being inspiration coming in, or just like tapping into that love energy, that passion, what makes you happy, and going after that. Clarify. Let's see. Clarify. Follow the spark. Why follow the spark here for my collective for the month of January 2025. Spirit. Clarify. Follow the spark. Yeah, I feel like at one point in time, maybe you could have felt with the Three of Swords here, follow the spark. You could have went through some type of rejection or some type of grief or painful separation, rather that's with people, jobs, situations, whatever this is. I feel like it could have led to a lot of heartbreak, or just a lot of, you just could have felt rejected, or you had to separate from something that just had you feeling like heartbroken, or could have been some type of betrayal in the past that you went through, some type of grief. But I feel like you're going to be able to come out of that. That's why we have the Hierophant here. So this is you guys like tapping into, what you believe in, your faith, not conforming. My bad, y'all. Tapping into your faith, not conforming, letting go of grief and painful separations, and knowing that you have something better there that's here for you. Yep, we got the Ace of Cups. So this is self-love, going towards the things that you feel very compassionate about, tapping into your creativity. This is overwhelming emotions and feelings. Like I said, self-love, self-care. This is pouring back into what you deserve, what you want. All right. And I see that. I see you pouring back into what you want to do, pouring back into what makes you happy, pouring back into what makes you fulfill emotionally, okay? Clarify, explore. Why is explore here? Yeah, it's time for you to travel with the World card. Spirit said you went through a lot in the past, collective. You're going through some type of completion of a cycle. All right. So whatever this was, like whatever you had to kind of close out in the past, the Spirit is saying it's like you learn from your mistakes, as we do have Saturn energy here. So you could have been connected to a Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn, don't have to be, but with the World card being here, this is a major accomplishment that you guys are going to be going through or seeking or fulfilling, and it's going to lead to some type of completion, which can also represent you learning a karmic lesson and closing out a cycle, so that way you can start something new. This also represents air travel as well, so we do have explore, and then we have the world card. So you guys can be a world traveler, or one of your dreams or destinies is to kind of like travel the world, see different things, learn from different people, integrate with different cultures, or whatever this is. I do feel like you're going to be able to accomplish that for the month of 2026. Not Scorpio. For the month of 2026 collective. Some of you guys could be Scorpios, but this is a collective energy. But I just feel like you guys are just, you realize you went through some type of completion, some type of karmic cycle, some type of harsh lesson, or lessons in life, and it's like forcing you to kind of explore and want to do more with yourself. All right, or explore more options, explore new beginnings for yourself. Why is explore here for the collective? Why is explore here for the collective spirit for the month of January 2026? Yeah, like I feel like at one point in time you were self-doubting yourself. You could have felt like, you could have refused to like examine what you were going through, or examine like your surroundings and what was holding you back from exploring and doing the things that's going to make you feel much more happy. But I feel like it's because you was like, it was almost like you were trying to hold back from judging your situation. It's like you didn't want to face the reality or the harsh truth that you had to judge the situation in order to know how to get the fuck out of the situation and make things better and easier for yourself. So some of you guys could have lacked judgment. You could have held back from this rebirth. You could have known that something was calling you inwardly to kind of come out of the situation or let go of something that was karmic, complete this cycle so you can move forward with something new. And I feel like a lot of you guys were self-doubting, or you was refusing to examine the situations or the connection that you were in. And Spirit saying now that you're able to kind of close out that cycle and see what it is, it's time for you to kind of travel or get away. This could be some of you guys even wanting to release yourself from some type of karmic relationship or cycle and move on and kind of free yourself and move forward, or relocate for some of you guys, a small group of you guys. But I do feel like whatever this is, this completion is going to bring in wish fulfillment. It's going to bring in a lot of happiness. It's going to bring in a lot of comfort and satisfaction here. With the Nine of Cups here, you're going to feel a wish fulfillment or, satisfaction, but try not to overindulge. Try not to be too smug when it's happened. But I do feel like, you're going to slowly feel like, you're going to get your routine back. You're doing things more methodical. You're being more self-efficient. You conserving your energy and your time and your resources. I feel like you're going to be moving very slow with planning and strategizing towards what you're trying to produce or manifest or create. All right. It's going to take some time. It's going to be slow moving, but it's going to ultimately pan out for the best. Because one thing about the Knight of Pentacles, yes, he is the slowest moving in the deck, but he also leads to stability. Like, he likes to take things slowly because he likes to make sure things are done methodically so he can plan and strategize and ultimately become that King of Pentacles, okay? And have that stability at the end. So I do feel like you guys will be able to kind of be more self-efficient. Now that you're closing out a cycle, you're going to be able to pick up a routine. Or spirits want you to kind of create a routine, maybe more structure, more schedule. And I also feel like maybe at one point you had like distractions. You could have had different options or people here that was creating some type of fantasy or illusion, taking you away from your goals at hand or the things that you were passionate about. I feel like you guys could have been putting your energy and emotions into things that just was not serving you. Thinking that something was going to like maybe manifest from these options or what you were pouring into, but it was wishful thinking. All right, with the Seven of Cups here, yeah, you had a lot of choices here, but a lot of them, like I said, was fantasy, illusion. Some of you guys could have had your head in the clouds and was very much distracted with your imagination. But you're pouring out of that. You're coming out of that. Things are going to start to be fair and balanced in your life, and things are going to start to look up. I do feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of truths. If you guys are going through any type of like legal issues or lawsuits, I do feel like justice will be served because we have the Justice card upright. So justice will work in your favor. I think things are going to be fair and balanced out for you if they have not felt like that or been like that for a while. Some of you guys, you might even meet a soulmate and could have started something new after leaving something behind. But I just feel like for the most part, things are going to be fair and balanced. You guys could be leaving somebody behind as well, just so you can start a new beginning, a new passion beginning, okay, a new opportunity. This is Spirit giving you the potential to create something new, the power to start something new, giving you power to manifest whatever you want, to be inspired again and start a new beginning. All right. Some of you guys could be a new relationship, but for me, I see something just new passion. It could be a new career, new job, relocation. But yeah, whatever this is, I feel like you're gonna be able to things are gonna be able to be balanced out in your life. All right. And I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card here, Spirit is saying keep your strength. All right. You are going to be stable, or you're going to feel a lot of stability coming towards you if you haven't felt like that. I do feel like spirits want you to be practical. All right. Some of you guys could be just taking care of the home, tapping into your motherly energy. You could be very down to earth, just focus on your security, focusing on your coin. All right. You're going to be able to do that as well. Comfortably while you explore new possible opportunities or cities or travel or whatever this is. And spirits, and just have faith and keep your strength, okay? Have the strength and the courage and the patience to control situations and to pick your battles. I'm hearing that too. Choose your battles wisely, all right? Have self-control. Don't allow nobody to throw you off your square during this time, because I feel like you are going towards your destiny and things are happening in divine time, and you might have some people that's trying to throw you off your path, collective. But Spirit is saying, like, stay compassionate about the things you really feel passionate about, the things that you really want to manifest and or do for yourself, right? That's creating or starting something new, business-wise, new job, career, whatever this is. Spirit is saying, you are strong. All right. Learn how to tame that beast. All right. Could be a Leo here, energy wise. Some of you guys could be doing for Leo. You could be a Leo We have Libra here for the Justice card. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. So far, that's what we have here. Let me see. Yep. All right, now let's go ahead and go towards blissed out. Why is blissed out here from my collective? What's going to make them blissed out? Like, why is the collective going to be blissed out for the month of January 2026 period? Why are they going to be blissed out? Okay, because you guys felt like you went through a lot of challenges in the past. All right, you felt like you went through a lot of challenges in the past. You had a lot of competition. You could have been dealing with a lot of competition rather that was like fake ass friends, fake ass family members, envious people that you thought like loved you, but they was really frenemies, co-workers, whatever this is that you had to kind of persevere through. You persevered through a lot of challenges and you held your own. I'm seeing that collective. You did. You had a lot of opposing energies coming your way, a lot of competition coming your way, but I feel like ultimately you found balance with the, Temperance card. You found balance here, Sagittarius energy. You realized that you had to do things in moderation because people were trying to throw you off your square. They didn't want you to be balanced with your emotions. They didn't want you to be grounded. You learn how to be patience, and how to use the situation at hand for your advantage. You know your purpose in life, collective. You know what you're here to do. Some of you guys are finding your purpose and you're finding more meaning to life. And so the fact that you have found your meaning and purpose in life, you're feeling blissed out about that. You love that about yourself, that you know who you are and what you came here to do. And I feel like the fact that you're finding more peace and balance in your life is going to make you feel more happy, and you're going to be able to have a sense of more gratitude. You're going to be able to let your hair down more, have a little bit of fun. Because I feel like at one point in time you had a lot of maybe obstacles that you were going through, or a lot of responsibilities or baggage that you had to release, collective. All right, but you're going to be balancing things out. Yeah, you guys are preparing yourself for this. You have prepared yourself for this. And you know that you had to leave something behind in order to expand your life. You know you have expansion coming in. Spirit is saying your life is expanding. Have foresight and try to see the future for what it is. So try to have optimism about what's coming towards you. Because I feel like you need to leave something behind to see what's coming towards you. Spirits want you to take action, prepare for this new beginning, all right? Things are going to be going up in your life, moving upward and onward, and some things just going to have to get left behind. But Spirit saying right now it's time for you guys to invest into yourself. This could be you looking at your investments or looking at what's meaningful in your life, what you should be investing into and what you shouldn't be. But I feel like a lot of you guys have been in the past, you could have, like I said, laid out a foundation or planted a lot of seeds, and you're going to be able to see them seeds harvest for January or just for this year alone, and you're going to be fucking blissed out. Some of you guys might be even into cryptocurrency or something like that, or investments or something like that, and you could see things pan out, or you can see a big payout come out. So yeah, you could be into some type of investments, seeking out some type of profit or reward, which is going to slowly come in. But you just have to keep the faith. Your vision is clear, or your vision, whatever you was visioning and putting down, is going to manifest. You're going to see it to be fulfilled physically. I'm seeing that. And like I said, it's going to take a lot of perseverance. But yeah, I see a lot of things coming your way. Like, you don't have to feel like you're restricted or put yourself in this self-imposed imprisonment or like isolate yourself anymore. Those burdens are over. All right. The hard work that you went through is going to pan out. I feel like you did put on a lot of responsibility, collective. Maybe you had to put a lot of burdens onto yourself, or overwork yourself, or had a lot of work that you had to do. Like, some of you guys could have had multiple jobs or just a lot of shit that you were trying to achieve. So it took you to have multiple jobs or a lot of responsibility in order to get what you want, all right? Because some of you guys had to manifest or invest into something in order for you to see your fruits at this time during this year. But I do feel like your hard work will pay off. You're going to be able to release any type of burdens or stress that you've been feeling, and you're going to be able to seek out some type of achievement or see achievement in what you've been envisioning and whatever you've been investing into. All right, so I do feel like you have good energy for this year coming towards you. You guys are the Magician at the bottom of the deck, collective. So that means that you have all the tools that you need to manifest whatever you desire. You are the Magician. You are the Magi. All right, you're very powerful, collective. You're very skillful. Spirits want you to concentrate all those things, all your skills and your power. Concentrate that into what you were trying to manifest. All right, whether that's a new business, a new home, a new car, a new job, a new relationship, whatever this is, travel, new experiences, whatever this is. I feel like you got to take action towards that and know that you are very resourceful and use the resources around you. All right, Spirit is also on you to make sure that you stay emotionally balanced and secure within yourself. Stay calm. Don't allow nobody to take you off your square. You're very intuitive and you're very compassionate, and people see you that way. But people also could be trying to throw negative energy your way and try to keep you in stalemate situations or block out your emotions or have you feel like you're in this indecisive energy. The Spirit saying that's you're gonna be releasing all that confusion and chaos. All right, you're gonna be getting victory. You're gonna be making a lot of progress. You're gonna be even getting self recognition or public recognition. And Spirit is wanting you to be confident in what you do this month or this year alone. All right, so that's what I have for the collective. Let me know if it resonates. Let's go ahead and get you guys an advice card, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna be doing Scorpio, and then we're gonna be doing Aries, and then we're gonna be doing Capricorn. So look out for your readings in a couple days. All right, Spirit, angels, sending God the message. Also, glasses, ancestors. Give me advice card for the collective around this energy that I just read for tonight. What is the advice? Okay, thank you. Ashe. It says sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons, collective. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. It says you've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to be shaken up, and the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary as fuck. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. And this is exactly on point because, like I said, you've been waiting for things to get better, right? Like I said, things are happening in divine timing. So be patient with yourself. They are going to get better. You've been trying to seek some type of ascension or guidance, but it's coming in. You got to be patient. But like it says, right? I'm going to just go ahead and repeat it. It says you've been waiting for life. You've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up, and the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary as fuck. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. So you guys are learning to love the transitions, the ebbs and flow of life, because it have brought you here and made you who you are as a person. That's what Spirit wants you to know. All right, that everything that you went through is not happening for no reason. All right, everything happens by design, you know. There's no such thing as coincidence. Like I said, you got to go through this journey or this path to get you right here where you're going to be feeling what? Blissed out. And it all has to happen in divine timing. But you got a lot of big things coming towards you, collective. So I hope you guys enjoy the month of January 2026 and just this new year as a whole. And once again, you guys, if you like a private personal reading, check out my website, ladyscorpius.com. And if it resonates, leave a comment below. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Shout out to my new subscribers and my OGs. I love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace.